We're not your usual local radio station. We're the best online radio, Infinity Radio.
Yes, welcome back from that short musical break, and of course you're still listening to Infinite Radio, where your happiness is our pressure. And of course this is the evening cruise right here on Infinite Radio, and of course you're having me, Short Legend, and with me in the studios we already have our visitors from Faith Needy Foundation Uganda, and of course one of them is Paul Kakoza and another one is Moses Kabinge. So they are going to be telling us what about Faith Needy Foundation Uganda. What is it about? Who are their target people or target audience? And of course, when did it start? So we are going to be discussing more about it. So with me here, I already have Paul Kakoza. Please, can you introduce yourself to the listeners?
Wow, I'm grateful and privileged to be part of this show today evening. This is who I am to be hosted here for my first time in Infinity Radio Yogi. I'm really grateful. The best online station which we have, one among the country have. Yeah, actually, this evening I'm Paul Kakoza. I'm a born of Buyokwe district, but I'm privileged today to be hosted in Infinity Radio as the executive director of Faith Needy Foundation Uganda. Many people are willing to know more about FNU. All the listeners of Infinite Radio, please tune in to listen about FNU. Faith Needy Foundation Uganda is a non-government organization that was established in 2022 after raising the consciousness of vulnerable groups of people in their social and economic development and lives. Up to date, our organization was started with the vision to ensure that all the empowered communities are living above the poverty line and equipped with more knowledge for sustainable development, and to ensure that their rights and freedom is fully observed. Our mission as Faith Needy Foundation Uganda is to work sustainably and holistically towards a self-determined future for all vulnerable groups of people in order to restore hope and meet a decent life among the citizens of Uganda. I believe this is quite challenging in all lives. Our targeted people, we deal with the young people from the age of 5 years to 24 years, and we cover all vulnerable groups of people. We expect these people are exposed to vulnerability, more so the refugees, people who are in slums areas. We deal with them and we focus in transforming their lives so they are able to live a better life. We believe, all of us, that life is a transformation where everybody needs to come in and to have a better future for himself. Yeah, as Faith Needy Foundation, we are coming in to address different challenges that affect young people, such as unemployment, sexual harassment, and we do come in to provide counseling so that we are able to restore hope among these people in Uganda.
All right, that has been Paul Kakoza. And of course, with me, I have another guest who is Moses Kabinge. Moses, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine, sir. Thank you for hosting us. Back big up to Infinity Radio. Kabinge Moses. I'm a lawyer by profession, and I'm happy that you've hosted us this evening. We are from Faith Needy Foundation. Yeah, that is it.
All right, if I'm to ask, where are your offices located? Where are you people located? If someone is to approach you, where do they exactly come to?
So our offices are located in Mukono, Kalaji. They are along Nakanyonyi Road. So when you are to access us, you have to first reach Mukono district, then you go via Kayunga Road. When you reach Kalaji town, you branch off to Nakanyonyi Road. That is it.
All right. Moses, if I'm to ask you, who are your target people? Like, who are the people you are targeting?
So that is a leading question. I think I'll first introduce the departments we have within Faith Needy Foundation, because we've got the legal department that deals with law or legal issues. We've got the education department that deals with bursaries, scholarships. We've also got the welfare department that deals with outreaches and others. And we've also got the health department, which deals with health issues. So our target groups are refugees, person with disability, the elderly, and women, because all those are vulnerable groups. So we deal in many vulnerable groups, but those are the major groups we deal in, because we also cater for the migrant workers and many others.
All right, that has been Modest coming for you. And of course, coming back to you, Mr. Paul Kakwaza.
I'm privileged, sir.
Yeah, I want you to tell us, we know these organizations, yes, most of them are legal, most of them are illegal, most of them operate in a way that they are not authorized to do so. So tell us, are you registered, and if yes, which organizations or under which organs are you registered?
Wow, that is quite a very good question. However, many people, when you move to the community, always ask such questions. When we come to air such like this, people have different questions they wish to ask us. Actually, Faith Needy Foundation is an NGO that is registered under URSB. We have a certificate of incorporation, and we're incorporated. At this moment, we are also registered under the NGO Bureau, where we are looking forward to be hosted every time by the government. Right now, we are legal. We do with different organizations that have already existed for a long time. We have partnerships with schools, different organizations that are right now partnering with us due to our legality.
All right, we know some of the organizations, they do struggle a lot. They aim at achieving big, but you find that they are struggling financially. So can you please let us know about the source of funding? Like, where do you get the funding from, and how do you do your thing? How do you fund your organization? Back to you, Mr. Modest Kabinge.
So the main source of funding for Faith Needy Foundation is membership, because like you, the moderator, if you pay for membership, you'll be helping many people there who are poor. So that is our first source of funding. Then the other source of funding is the donations from different people. So people keep calling us, giving in donations, and we are seeking for more donors. So the other one, we've got a lot of bursaries.
Okay.
We've got a lot of half bursaries from different schools like Gideon High School. We've got many bursaries, like 100 bursaries from one school. And I remember one school, it is called Milembe Day and Boarding School, Primary School, gave us 100 bursaries. So far, Faith Needy Foundation has like 300 bursaries.
Oh,
so
wow.
We've helped many people, we've helped many children to go back to school because their parents have been stranded. They could not even afford what to eat. So we've managed to partner with different people. So those are the different sources of funding so far we have. But we call upon more donors to help us because we've got many challenges, which the executive director will highlight more.
Just to have a brief highlight on that.
Okay.
When you look at us as Faith Needy Foundation Uganda, we always put God first, and everything that has been happening to our side was through God's grace. We have got supporters, individual people who are coming to give in, NGOs that are coming to give in, to so that they are able to impact change in the community. You know, as Faith Needy Foundation Uganda, we look forward to have just a change. We have a vision that by this time we shall be able to have impacted at least 60% of the youths in Uganda. That's why we pass through education, where I believe that education is a key to success. And that's why you are seeing us moving forward with bursaries. Moving forward, we are supporting these people from different communities. People are not able to pay school fees. We come in to address their challenges as Faith Needy Foundation Uganda. Thank you.
All right. If I'm to ask, I don't know to whom exactly this question goes. For how long have you been in existence as Faith Needy Foundation Uganda?
Wow. Thank you. I think I need to enter in and answer that question. At first, Faith Needy Foundation started as a treatment group. That was in 2021, where we were thinking of supporting ourselves within ourselves, but we thought it that was useless because we got cries from people who were outside after them seeing us that we're having 7 groups, we have been able to develop ourselves. People came in and cry as that why can't we help them support the community. We went and became a CBO, that's community-based organization. But in order for us to cover a big coverage, we thought it that this one is going to limit us. That's why we have opted for an NGO. So far, we have experience of 2.5 years.
That's really great, and of course that's a great move, and I'm happy that you people are really creative to that extent and are really targeting to help people who are actually in need of your help. Yeah, because it's really very challenging outside there. You find that someone really wants to have education, but they are not really able to attain it. Yeah, so I want you to tell me, like, how big is your staff? Who are the people you work with? Or is it a one-man organization? Is it run by a group of members? Like we have you here too. So can you please tell us, like, do you have other administrators whom you work with? So back to you, Mr. Moses Kabinge.
Yeah, we've got many people we are working with, but Paul Kakoza, who is now the executive director, and I, the chairman for Faith Needy Foundation, we're the founders. So we've got many who are working with us. We've got the programs manager. We've got many posts within Faith Needy Foundation. So there are many people. We're a group of 40, and we are committed to serve our communities. We are committed to serve our country, Uganda, and we are looking forward to make a difference, because our slogan goes like that: together we can make a difference. So we are looking forward to fulfill that.
Yes, back to you, Mr. Paul Kakoza.
Yes, I think I'm grateful on that. Since it's an NGO, it cannot be one man run organization. It needs a lot of teamwork. And as we believe that together we can make a difference between me and you and any other person that be around me, we can have an impact within these people. Our organization, we have an organization structure that starts from the board of trustees, that comes to the advisory board, then comes to the secretariat or the executive staff. That's headed by me as the executive director. I have the HR, that's the human resource manager. We have the programs manager, we have projects manager, field officer, we have the finance and accounting officer, we have even the auditor of the organization. Actually, it is a big thing that cannot be done by one person. That's why we called for teamwork, and people who are committed to support the lives of these vulnerable people, to transform their lives, are the people who are having passion to serve in these positions. It is a very big stuff that, if I cannot mention it, we have lecturers who are on the board of trustees from different universities. We have different people from the government who are coming in to ensure that they can render support and rendering a supportive hand to these vulnerable people in their community.
Oh wow, that's really encouraging. I thought that maybe it's a one-man organization, and of course, okay, that's really impactful, and of course that's great. So back to you, Mr. Moses Kabinge. Can you please tell us, because for organizations I know they always have websites, maybe apps, maybe. So if one wants to reach out to you online, or if one wants to know more about you, do you have a website? Do you have an application? Or you have the contacts? If you also have them, you're going to share them with us and our listeners out there.
So far we've got a website, but it is still under registration. But we've got different contacts where they can reach us, and I'll share the contacts of the organization. We've got an MTN number that is 0763931361, and we've also got a bank account which is in the names of Faith Needy Foundation. So back to our executive director.
Thank you so much for this opportunity given to me. Faith Needy Foundation Uganda, you can get us on our website page. That will be www.faithneedyfoundation.co.org. This organization, this website, it is still ongoing. I think it will be published by the end of this week. However, we have different social media platforms. We have a website, we have a Facebook, we have a Twitter handle. On our Facebook, we use Faith Needy Foundation Uganda. You can also follow us on our Twitter handle, that is also in the names of Faith Needy Foundation Uganda. Then on our personal Twitter accounts and Facebook accounts, we can always post our information for Faith Needy Foundation. We are looking forward to add more on our website, on social media platforms.
All right. I normally see these organizations, like big organizations, actually even not even big, they always have I don't know, subsections or sub what. So you find that they maybe have a school under it. You find that they do have maybe a hospital. They do have some other organizations under it. So does the organization also have other I don't know how to really explain them, but I think you who are into this, you know it better. Like you find that you may find a company, then you find a business under it. Yeah.
No, Faith Needy Foundation doesn't make any business, but within it we've got a vocational school.
Okay.
We promote talents. In that vocational schools, we train students and vulnerable people how to play music instruments. We've got many courses like building and construction. We've got hairdressing. We've got many courses because there are many. I can't list them all. We've also got a health department that deals with medical issues. We treat the community. We give them 3 health services. So far, that's what we have in Faith Needy Foundation. And they are free of charge.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Just to re-echo on his submission, under it we have a vocation training center that's called Faith Vocational Training Center that is able to equip these vulnerable people with life skills that they're able to start for themselves something after their lives, such as hairdressing, tailoring, bricklaying, building and construction, and many others. So we're calling people to come and embrace and take over these opportunities, because after you being trained under Faith Needy Foundation Uganda, we can't leave you hanging. You can't look for a job. We are able to look for your job. Sometimes even we are able to give you capital with materials that can enhance you, so that you are able to live the life of the vulnerable, and you'll be able to also contribute something to the development of this country. Because of us, we make a difference in different ways of life.
I think that rings back to the challenges we have, because we are looking forward to having a hospital within Faith Needy Foundation, but due to the limited land, because the land is not ours, we are looking forward to buy our own land and we construct our own hospital. We are looking forward to construct our own vocational schools, because we have got a limited space. And the other challenge is that we also have limited resources, and sometimes when we are to make outreaches, we find it difficult when it comes to transport issues and many others. So that is it.
Okay guys, it's been great hosting you, and of course this is Infinite Radio, where your happiness is our pressure. And of course this has been the evening cruise, and of course you can just let them know about, do you want to give out your personal contacts?
We can.
Okay, if you don't mind, Paul Kakwaza, can you give out your digits?
My personal contact, you just come in during the day from 8 to 4 or to 6. That's when I get my phone. My personal number is 0761 2702 35. 0761 2702 35. That's even my WhatsApp number. Maybe you can even WhatsApp me if you feel like you wish to link up to me. That's the executive director, and I'm looking forward to work with the community. We're able to transform the lives of these vulnerable people. We believe we can make a difference.
Okay, back to you, Mr. Moses.
Yes.
Can you please share your contact?
I've also got my contact. It is 0756448447. And Between Faith Needy Foundation has also got an email, that is faithneedyfoundation.gmail.com.
All right guys, thanks for visiting and of course checking on us at Infinite Radio. We really do appreciate. This is an online radio station, and of course you can listen to it via our website, that is infiniteug.com, or you can just go to Google, you type in Infinite Radio Uganda, and it will be getting us. It's been me, Short Legend UG, and of course the show has been the evening cruise. Stay safe, and of course today I've been having visitors from Faith Needy Foundation Uganda. Have a lovely evening.